Yo, what's good, everybody? How we doing? How's your weekend going? What's up, Tim? Gospel Clarity, Minimum, Mahmood. Who else is here? Tigragram, Son of Wall Street, Mason, Warriors Loves, Chunt, Chris. What's up, Mitchell? How we doing? How's everybody doing? Long holiday weekend, guys. Obviously, tomorrow is going to be a half-day trading with the U.S. holiday. It is Memorial Day for all the U.S. people out there tomorrow. So, obviously, New York Stock Exchange is closed tomorrow. I'm not expecting a lot. I won't be streaming tomorrow, just to give you guys a heads up. Tonight, at some point during the stream, we are going to be giving away a 25K Lucid Pro account. So, stick around if you'd like your opportunity to win and enter into the marbles race. It's going to be a winner-take-all scenario once again. One race for all the marbles, no pun intended. Looks like we have a major gap up once again on the market. Interest on NQ to the top side is up at that 30K level. We have some orders stacked in below, down into like 540, 530. So we'll see what happens. I don't know what tonight's going to look like. I'll be honest with you. I'm hoping for some movement, obviously, with this gap in here, but I just don't know what the volume is going to look like tonight. So we're going to be a little bit patient. Obviously, we're coming up into higher time frame resistance at all-time highs. So we'll need to be on alert. What's up, Albu? We'll need to be on alert for that all-time high grind as well. Beyond that, I'm not sure that we have much else. We are, I think, right at all-time highs. Is what I want to say. Pretty close. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody tell me in the chat. Are we at all-time highs? I want to say we're right there. All right. Looks like we got about, how many people we got in here? We got about 60 people in the stream right now, which is a good turnout. Welcome if you're new to the channel. I know a lot of streamers aren't streaming tonight. If you're new to the channel, my name is Wes. I do stream daily during the week, 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard now, moving forward. But welcome, everybody. Just made new all-time highs, Granite State? Okay. Guys, also, we are live on Kick and Twitch this evening, so if you prefer to view on one of those platforms, feel free. However, caveat, the Streamlabs bot does not recognize command prompts from those chats, so when the marbles race starts, you will need to pop on over to the YouTube live stream in order to participate in the marbles race. What's up, Sleepwalker? How you doing? Let's see what we can get here, though. I mean, we're right at all-time highs is what's up, Brandon? How are you? Palm Tree Trader, how are you? Thomas, how we doing? A few points short of all-time highs for you, Thomas. Okay. Oh, Palm Tree Trader, that's Adam. Okay, I got you. Yeah, everybody's usernames are all different. All right, if we roll over off this level, what do I have to the downside here, in between here? All right, so if we get a pullback into, say, like 720-ish, 700, and hold at that area, at a lot of these tests, I'll probably try a long from there and target to the top side. So that's kind of where I'm hoping for a pullback into around here somewhere. I don't know if we're going to go immediately for the gap fill or if we're kind of going to want to squeeze with these blocks that are higher. So that's kind of where I'm leaning, is more upside. And who knows what's going on in the Middle East these days. One day we have peace talks. The next day the White House is saying, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Hold up. But how's everybody's weekend going? How was your Friday trading, by the way? Yeah, Sleepwalker, I'm kind of right there with you. I'm kind of right there with you. I mean, if an opportunity really presents itself, I'll give it a shot. Probably won't be risking too much per trade tonight, judging by the institutional risk engine down here. Pretty much telling me that if I want to risk $200 per trade, I'm only going to be able to operate with one MNQ, and I need to give it almost 100 points of breathing room. So I probably won't go in too heavy tonight. The last thing I want to do is sit here and blow up accounts. So it'll probably be relatively small size, maybe 1, 2, tops 3 micros. Oh, nice, Tim. Got outside. We haven't, here in Louisville, it's been raining. We're expecting rain every day for the next week. It rained all of last week. So it's been tough to get out there. I went on like a 3-mile run this morning, and man, the legs felt heavy. The legs did not feel the greatest today. So I kept it light this morning on the run. Time to trade with Ultros. Albu. Yeah, Tim, I mean, it's rained every day here for the last week, and we're expecting it every day for the upcoming week, which is good, right? Like, we had a long period with no rain. So, yeah. What's up, Chant? How are ya? So, yeah, we got almost 100 people in the stream right now. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. If you haven't smashed that thumbs up button on YouTube yet, smash that thumbs up button for me. It really does help the channel out. Yeah, Thomas, I live in Louisville. I live in Louisville, Kentucky. So needless to say, I don't have a lot of traders around me. Needless to say, there aren't a lot of people who trade in the area. What's up, Chompy? What's up, William? How are you? If we get that break and hold above 820, that's probably another long opportunity for me. I realize that we're running into resistance here, and that would be a float above all-time highs. But I have a feeling that tonight going into tomorrow could be some grind higher, possibly up into that 30K where we're seeing these orders resting. Got some orders resting below, but you can see the interest up at 29.9 and 30K. I'm not seeing a lot above that. Oh man, we do have some blocks sitting at 30,400 and 30,000. Looks like 750-ish as well on the DOM. But there is some interest to the downside as well. Chance, what platform do I use? I use Quantower. Quantower trading platform. But just for reference, if you download Quantower, it won't look like mine. Just to give you a heads up, mine is customized and personalized. So it won't look like this when you if you were to download the platform. Why I don't use MetaTrader? I just like Quantower's ease of use. And obviously, I've been trading on it for years. Trading platforms are one of those things where it's just kind of, it's personal interest. Whatever you prefer. Kind of just going sideways here, huh? Hey, what's up, Adam? How are ya? Yeah, honestly, in the future space, you don't see any real... You don't really see, You don't really see MetaTrader at all. I'm good, Adam. I'm good. I've had a nice weekend. We're finally getting to the point where the kitchen's coming together. It's almost done with the renovations and everything. So things are starting to get a little bit easier, but obviously we're busy on the back end with the new trading terminal and getting that going. We are in the beta testing phase now, guys. So things are progressing and moving forward. We're trying. We are working hard behind the scenes. Trust me. We're all exhausted. If you were to talk to Mason, Albu, or myself, I'm pretty sure we're all in the same boat where we're putting in long days, long nights. Hey, what's up, Alexander? How are you? Bobby, you think so? I mean, I can definitely see that, right? Like, I can definitely see, guys. I mean, if we get one of these, like break and retest kind of looking scenarios, you know, bear flag or bull flag is what I mean, where we just kind of shoot up to like 860, come back and start holding in this area somewhere. You know, get a retest here and start holding. This is probably going to be a good long entry up towards that 30K area. Does it have order flow? You can kind of see order flow down here on the DOM surface. So yes, order flow is built into my candlesticks as well. Just to give you a heads up. So it's delta order flow is what these candles are, or what they represent. Dark circles under eyes is your new nickname, Albert. I know, brother. I know. And guys, let me tell you, when you're trying to do this the right way, things pop up both on like the security end and little minor hiccups within the indicators themselves, within the terminal itself. And it is just one thing after another. One thing after another. You start dealing with payment processors and web design and all that kind of stuff. It's unbelievable the amount of back end things that go into getting it started and getting it publicly available safely. But welcome, everybody. Got almost 140 people in this stream. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, later on in the stream, we will be giving away a 25K Lucid Pro test account. There will be a marbles race. It'll be a winner-take-all scenario. So you will need to be around in the stream when we do the marbles race in order to participate. That is one of the rules we have. Obviously, we deal with botting and scamming and stuff like that with the giveaways. So we try to keep everything above board. Give everybody a fair opportunity. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, Abe, is obviously we had SpaceX IPO last week, was it? Nvidia beat on earnings. Like, there hasn't really been a whole lot of negative news to drag the market down, and with the interest being heavily skewed to the top side, with the exception of a few orders here, down below. Bobby, what happened to the qualifiers? It just turned into a lot of work on Mason's end. Getting everybody verified. It takes a lot of work, put it that way. Yeah, John, sometimes the NAS is nice to trade. It does get, like, the volatility on NAS is tough sometimes. You get a lot of extensions, a lot of wicks, a lot of big wicks. So you really got to know where to be executing from. Oh, John, yeah, I don't even touch gold. Gold is a mess for me. Gold is a mess for me. Well, our supply demand indicator worked quite well. That's interesting. ES, what's ES doing? ES is pretty much doing what NQ did. Okay, so it's looking like that pullback on ES would pretty much bring NQ back into probably 720, 700 is what I'm thinking. So hopefully we can get a rollover from here. Maybe trap some shorts for the long. Yeah, I mean, I don't touch gold. I don't touch gold. I'm not going to lie to you guys. The majority of my trading is on NQ. I would say 95% of my day trading is on the Nasdaq. Yes, I have no more excuses to not trade gold. Abu, what are you talking about? You guys are crazy. Except for you can lose an account in a heartbeat. But if anybody's a U.S. veteran out there, happy Memorial Day and thank you for your service. Obviously, before I fail to mention it, if you've served in the U.S. military or military anywhere really, thank you for your service. Thank you for defending the country. I appreciate all of you. All right, guys, we got about 150 people in the stream right now. What I kind of want to see here is that test of 800, the failure back into that 700, 720 area. I might attempt the short from 800. If we get the pullback from here, I'm probably not going to take the short, and I'll start looking for the longs down in here somewhere. Oh no, Sovereignty, you were in the you were in the Royal Deserters. Woogs, you were in the Mexican cartel. It's close. Oh man, crack me up. But it's good to be back during Globex session too. For those of you that haven't been in the streams lately and don't know, we've kind of moved our streams to that 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time slot instead of streaming during Asia session. So if you still want to come hang out and say hello, that's when I am streaming. That's the normal streaming schedule. Moving forward for the foreseeable future. I apologize for not being around during Asia session. Miss you guys. Obviously, we don't get as many viewers during the regular trading hours because that's when all the big boys are streaming. But had to try something new. Had to find some time management in my life somewhat. And streaming during the Asia session wasn't giving me that. Is anybody in an open position right now? Like, did anybody take the long off the open? What's up, Ryu? So the futures market will be open from now until 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Yeah, Martin, I'm not gonna be trading or streaming tomorrow. What's up, Deuces? You're long right now? Woogs, you've been in the long? Chompy, you took the long at open and closed at the recent high. I mean, that's smart, Chompy, actually. I mean, you're right around all-time highs. There's nothing wrong with closing it out and reevaluating, locking in profits. Hey, what's up, Trader's Nest? How are you? Volume's kind of dead a little bit. Yeah, so what ideally, if you guys can see the DOM surface down here, ideally what I'd like to see is the pullback into this block here. This order sitting at 725, and then that would probably be my long entry, or where I would attempt it if we started holding, if I saw buyers step in down there. Sean, CFD is better or futures? I mean, I like futures. I've never traded CFDs, probably because of the. I don't think we can here in the U.S. I don't think we're allowed to trade CFDs, but I like futures just because it's easy. Oh, Ryu, I know. Yeah, the Pistons blew it. The Tigers are like the worst team in the majors. Yeah, I know. It's the story of my life being a Detroit pro sports fan. What's up, Moonrock? How are ya? The story of my life being a Detroit pro sports fan. A lifetime of disappointment. Occasionally the Red Wings will be good. Occasionally the Pistons are good. The Lions have been good recently, but just can't ever win the big one. Moonrock, today is bank holiday. Be careful. Tomorrow, Moonrock. Tomorrow's Memorial Day in the U.S. So futures market will be open from now until 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. New York Stock Exchange won't be open, but other exchanges around the world will be. So that's why you can trade futures. Trump tweets don't care about bank holidays, Albu. I mean, we'll see. He's got a lot going on right now with the Memorial Day weekend. There's definitely a lot going on. A lot of festivities. Moonrock, no, the giveaway will be later on in the stream. He'll celebrate all-time high war stop. Change the memorial. All right, we should get that sweep up to 800. We'll see what happens up here. If it starts to roll over and we find sellers just above 800, I might try the short back into that 720, but we'll see. It could just start grinding higher all night too. So if we get above 820 and start holding above 820, that's probably where I'm just going to engage the long and hold for 900. 30K? Who knows? Guys, for reference, just so you know, I do want to let you know that I think there's only a couple of the props left, like Tradeify, Take Profit Trader, I believe, that have their 50% offs expiring tonight. So if you were looking to take advantage of those 50% offs, tonight is probably the night to stock up on your accounts if you were looking to do so. But didn't want to fail to mention that a lot of those promos expire this evening. Who knows? They might extend them as well. I have no idea, but I know I did see Take Profit Trader for sure. I know Tradeify does tonight. I think everybody was trading the Grand Cup accounts for the last week though on Tradeify, to tell you the truth. Yeah, this has gotten, it had one nice move off the open, created that gap, and has just kind of meandered its way higher. Candle King, you made it to stage 2? Oh, congrats, GG's. What'd you have to finish? Like top 1,000? Is that what it was? I didn't participate, so I'm not sure what the rules are. I haven't really paid that close attention to it. It was top 1,000, Candle King. Nice. Congratulations. That's a big accomplishment. All right, there's the boost. Above all-time high with buyers stepping in kind of strong. Let's see here. Oh, you're in the top 100, Candle King? Oh, that's even more impressive. Nice. Nice, thank you. That's big time. That's big time. Yeah, I mean, you're in cash prize territory, aren't you? Like good cash prize, I think. Honestly, Candle King, I think as long as if you're that high up and your account balance is up that high, I think as long as you just, does it reset or does it go head to head? Like, is that what happens? I know they have like tournament format, right? So it goes head to head. Oh, the way they do tournaments, DeMonte? Yeah, I mean, honestly, in those tournament formats, it's kind of like you risk as much as you can kind of deal right off the rip and try to get the big balance day one. Okay, so you actually have to trade it. Okay, I got you. So you're gonna have to continue to trade it. So does everything reset pretty much, Candle King? But But yeah, DeMonte, I mean, that's how you trade those things. It depends on the rule structure, obviously. Like, it sounds like Tradeify's doing it right, where they kind of reset and go head to head. And so it's a different format, so it kind of forces you to trade a little bit differently. But yeah, you heard people were up 10K first 50. Well, yeah, DeMonte, I mean, you're coin flipping, right? At that point, you're coin flipping. Three trades in a day, 10-second hold times minimum. Okay. Oh no, is it fly another account blown? Don't be blowing accounts tonight. Not worth it. All right, guys, we got over 150 people in this stream. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. We are also live streaming on Kick and Twitch. If you prefer one of those platforms, give us a follow on Kick and Twitch. We're trying to build up those channels as well. Kick's an amazing streaming platform if you haven't checked it out yet, by the way. The image quality is a lot better, and there's a lot less stream lag. Oh, practice account? Okay, okay. DeMonte, that's what it feels like, right? It does. I mean, it feels that way. If we get above 820, if we get above this whole entire higher time frame resistance zone, I probably will just hop on the long. I'm hoping for a pullback before then. I'm hoping for a pullback into like the 700, 720 area, back down in here, to hop on the long. But I don't know that we get it. You can kind of see on the DOM, there's one big order sitting there that I'd like to see get filled. Oh, and it looks like the orders to the top side have kind of disappeared on us, guys. Let's see here. Okay, so at 725, there's 500 orders resting there. Right at 725. All right. Little sign of exhaustion on the buy side here. All right, so if we can get back below this daily high and hold below, I'm not opposed to trying the short back into that block that's sitting at 725. So something like that, just below 780. Let's see, how much do I got to risk on the trade? 61 points right now. All right, let's try this. Try the short. I'll put it on one here. I'll go ahead and put my stop up there. So we'll go ahead and put on that risk. What did it say? 61 points. So we're from 790. So we'll go 8, just in front of 860 on a stop. And then I'll add if we break below 780. And we'll be 2 micro short, targeting. I think I want to front run that daily high a little bit. Where's that daily high at? Okay, so it's right there, pretty much right by my orders. All right, guys, we are short from 796.50. Looney, everyone is on YouTube. You'll go back there. All right. Yeah, most people are viewing on YouTube, 100%. I mean, YouTube is a bigger platform as far as the amount of people that are on it. But I do think Kick has a lot better. It's a better. I think Kick is a better streaming service, if you ask me. For overall image quality and the speed of the stream and the amount of lag that you have. It's far less on Kick. XXY is short? Because the signs are there that we might have a little bit of a rollover. That's why. I don't prefer shorting all-time highs, right? I'm not a huge fan of it. Obviously, we've had strength in the buying. We could just keep going higher. But I think it is worth a shot to see if we can get some sort of retracement. There's signs of exhaustion happening on the order flow right now. That's what these triangles are kind of denoting. There's interest down here. A big volume order of 500 orders resting down here at 725. So the signs are there that we might want to roll over a little bit. We did just run all-time highs by a little bit. ES has not run all-time. Has it run all-time highs? No, ES is pretty close. So I think we could roll over from here. But no, typically I'm not a huge fan of shorting all-time highs at all. I have definitely been the fool that's gotten ran over trying to short all-time highs. I have been that person. Yeah, XX, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that's the draw right now. That order down at 500. I would say you have a daily high from last week sitting there at 735. I would say that's a pretty good target to the downside. I'm giving it a lot of breathing room though. My risk is all the way up to around 860. So I'm giving it quite a bit of breathing room on this trade and going in with extremely small size as well. Did we gap up, Limitless? Yeah, we gapped up. Yeah, we gapped up. We gapped up quite a bit. Hey, thanks for all the follows. Thanks for all the views, guys, tonight. I appreciate you. We got about 170 people total in the stream right now. That's definitely the most viewers we've had since we were streaming during Asia session consistently. So thanks for tuning in. I realize a lot of the other streamers aren't streaming this weekend. So if you're just finding the channel, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Brandon, so if you want to see the resting orders on the DOM, yes, you will need, that's called depth of market. You will need level 2 data in order to see all that information there. They call me Mophead. Yeah, it kind of sucks having curly hair. It sucks. It sucks, guys. It sucks. There's not much I can do other than throw on a hat. I'm short right now. I'm short right now. It's not looking great, though. This is looking like we might make that run to 30K. But I'm only in a 1 micro position. I'm only in a 1 micro position right now. The only reason I'm hanging on to it is because of that 500 block that's sitting down there at 725 on the books. That's it. It could be an L. It could be an L. Yeah, J-Love, that's kind of why I'm giving it that breathing room. Because I see what you see. The same thing. I kind of want to see what happens if we do break this level. And then we'll see what happens right here just below 820 on the pullback. Because if we can fail back below 820 pretty good, I think this could be the move down. But if this area starts to hold, I'm probably going to have to consider bailing on that position. Somewhere in the 8... up just above 820. And it's looking long and strong, though, is it not? Hopefully you guys are on the long, to tell you the truth, right now. This is looking pretty pumpy. Let's see here. What do we got to the top side? I'm not really seeing a whole lot. There's stuff around up there at 30K. Let's see, where is the pivot? You think we're going to get all the way up to just above 30K? I'd like to see it roll over right here at the midway point between R1 and R2. Yours is at 876. What style pivots are you using, J-Love? Are you using like Camarilla? Mine are just classic. Yeah, ES does look like it's going for all-time highs. It definitely does. I'm kind of going to have to hope for a little bit of a pullback on ES. And then I'm probably going to have to bail on this position. We'll see. Maybe it'll get that sweep and pullback on ES. It's just buy, buy, buy. Everybody buy. Hop on. U.S. holiday tomorrow? Globex, just buy. Yeah, Flores. I mean, NQ. Yeah, NQ. Here's your gap on NQ. J-Love, you got 813 as your R2? We'll see what happens here at the top of the hour. Got about 10 minutes till top of the hour. Now the question is do I just cut my losses or do I let it play out? It looks like ES is getting ready to run its all-time high. My stop would be probably just above ES all-time high. I don't know if it's going to survive that push. Oh, you were looking at Friday's pivots, J-Love? Okay. Yeah, on my pivots, I don't have anything. I don't really have anything until 894 would be R2 for me. And then above 30K would be R3. Daily, J-Love. Daily on the pivots. All right, looks like we got about 180 plus people in the stream tonight. Hopefully you guys are in a good position, in a nice long position. I am not, unfortunately, but you never know what could happen. You know, the volatility of the downside could come in at any point in time. We are in that area where it could roll over. I'll probably have to reevaluate if we pull back into 800. Oh, nice, Brain. Long 3 MNQ since the open. Man, you guys just hit the button right at the open. Right at the weekly open. You guys are crazy. Y'all are crazy. I asked earlier, Brain, how many people did it, and it was a good chunk of people that did it. They were just like, yeah, long open. That's the good play. Bye, bye, bye. Oh, man. You guys have more cojones than me. I'll say that. You guys have more cojones than me. and sing it. Bye, bye, bye. Yeah, it's crazy how that song, because of Deadpool, made a comeback, huh? All of a sudden, NSYNC was at the top of the charts again. All of a sudden, NSYNC was at the top of the charts again. Yeah, Brayton. I mean, I'm kind of right there with you. Even on the New York Open, lately it's I don't know what the hit rate's been. But I feel like if you just got long one micro at the Open at some point during the day, you were in good profits. There might have been a couple days on the daily where we finished red and it did tank right at the Open. But we are definitely in a short squeeze. And honestly, we could go all the way to 32K, you know, 33K. Who knows? But this looks like a short trap. Flores, you swung some spy calls, so it's looking good. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, it's been tough to short this market, and yet here I am trying to short the market. What do you know? What do you know? But yeah, that 1,100 point sell-off, I mean, you look at this, we barely swept this wick low and just trapped all these sellers that were probably targeting these imbalances sitting below. All these imbalances sitting below us. Like at some point, guys, I've said it before, we're probably going to come back on NQ at some point in the future and test at least 26.4 here. You know, these double top highs. At least. I don't know when that's going to happen. This could go another 10,000 points to the upside. I don't know, right? But at some point, this will happen. But yeah, this move was literally just a short trap. Everybody was thinking, oh, it's rolling over. It's heavy. 1,100 points of downside. Come on. Psych. Psych, let's just rip it back to all-time highs. When does this market close? So, slot, so the futures market will close tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern because of the U.S. holiday. Yeah, Brain, honestly, for the last week, I've been playing longs. I haven't really tried shorting the market at all, but I've had to do it hesitantly just because I wasn't that confident, even though I should have been. So I didn't make as much as I could have, but I'm still green. But it has been one of those markets where you just wait for a little dip and buy. All right, we're getting that pullback into 800. I think at this point I should probably protect at least above this swing high, you know, just in case 800 does bounce. Reduce my risk a little bit because I would want to see the straight flush through 800 down to 780 relatively quickly. So I am going to pull my stop down at this point. I don't want the 800 bounce. So now we're only risking $60 instead of close to 200 or 100 or whatever. I don't like the fact that ES front ran its highs on this pullback. Not a huge fan of that. Oh, 1 second, guys. Risk more than 1%, Chunt? Sometimes. Sometimes. It depends on the situation. Really? I'm usually somewhere between 1 and 3% on this specific account. You know, it's a 50K account. So less than 1%, to tell you the truth. But you have to trade these prop accounts like they're small account balances, not the actual 50K. All right, looks like ES might try to make that move. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, this is going to be an L. Buyer's just too strong right now. YM is pointing up. Everything's pointing up. The only thing that's pointing down is oil. Oil is dumping. Yeah, that's that 800 bounce I did not want to see. Bitcoin's down. Yeah, Bitcoin got back. Did it? What did it get back above? Like, I don't know, like 77? Did it get to? All right, ES looks like it's going to make that push to all-time highs. That should stop me out of this trade. Hey, what's up, Antigua? How are you? MKC, I won't trade tomorrow. I won't trade tomorrow. I'm going to trade tonight, but I'm not going to trade tomorrow. Yeah, Antigua, we finally got Kick all sorted. Kick wasn't working last week for the whole second half of last week. I don't know what was going on. I had to unlink it on Streamlabs from my channel and then reconnect it. And now everything seems to be working okay. Hopefully that's not a major issue going forward. Yeah, Antigua, it's better image quality, less lag for sure. I agree with you. Hey, what's up, Charles? How are you? They're really dragging out my pain on this trade, aren't they? It's really dragging it out. Kick paying hourly. Now Mason going to be eating better. So there's requirements, kind of like on YouTube, before you meet the monetization requirements. Like YouTube, it was like 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch time hours in a period of time. Kick has similar requirements. I'm not quite sure what they are, but yes, they do pay an hourly rate. And what Mason's going to do is Mason's going to be like, hey Wes, you better stream for 9 hours a day, 10 hours a day. You better earn me that pay. You better be streaming constantly for $11 an hour. But yeah, Kick has no ads. All right, guys, smash that thumbs up button if you haven't yet on YouTube. We got over 180 people viewing the stream right now. Like I said, thanks for tuning in. We're still trying to figure out like a set in stone streaming schedule. I can't figure it out for the life of me. You know, like when we're streaming during regular trading hours, it's all right, there's the stop out, guys. Let me get rid of all these orders at this point. And we need to reevaluate. Yeah, Deuces, I don't know. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. Like, yes, but you have to be you have to be partnered in order to receive the hourly rate. And I don't know what the requirements are. Like, you have to have a certain number of concurrent viewers, a certain number of members over there. It's different. What's up, Ripper? How are you? It's a different criteria. And I can't remember specifically what it is. All right, Ripper. I won't repeat that, but good to know. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I had a nice weekend so far. Aside from the losing trade that what did I lose on that? $67? Romeo, as far as you know, the base is $16 an hour. And you have to be awake while you're on stream, Romeo. Yeah, I don't understand that. How do people do that? How do people like film themselves sleeping? I don't know that I'd be able to sleep. You got all these eyeballs watching you sleep? You know? Jocko, first time trading on a Sunday? Yeah, it's just because it's a US holiday tomorrow. Like, generally Sunday nights are pretty good. It's just right now too that it's slow. Give it another hour or so when you get the Asia markets to open up a little bit, and you'll probably get a little bit of action. Right now, obviously, with you know, the US holiday tomorrow, volume's a little light. You don't have US traders trading. What if you get more? No, I'm not sure what that would do. I'm not sure what that would do. What's my win rate? I'm right around 70%, I think. Somewhere around there, give or take, on any given day. over like my whole trading journey, but that's kind of skewed. I don't like, it's so hard to say win percentage, right? Because there's a lot of break evens that go down as winning trades, or what I would consider break even trades. So it's kind of skewed. Like, how many trades actually hit full target, or at least target one? You know, I would say that's probably in the somewhere between 25 and 35% range, you know? Yeah, so over the last month, I'm at 67% win rate. So right around that 70 mark. So 67%. But I'll be honest with you, having a high win rate doesn't necessarily mean you're a good trader, really, right? It just means you probably have small targets and you need a really high hit rate in order to be profitable, even in the slightest. A lot of the successful traders that I know, the long-term successful traders that I know, have a hit rate, you know, their win rate's probably in the 30 to 40%. It's just they have good risk management, right? And they let their winners run. I'm shocked that we haven't had a pullback at all after the gap up. So it looks like it might just be a gap and go. Especially with this block sitting down here at 725, you would have expected sellers to at least pull back a little bit, but I mean, looking at the daily, ES still has not taken its all-time high yet. It looks like it's getting ready to. It's about 2 points away right now. Just up, 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 and away, guys. Up, 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 and away. All right, I tell you what. Mason, are you around? Is Mason here? Mock, are you here? As soon as I can get Mock around, we will open up the registration for the marbles race, guys. We'll open up the registration for the marbles race, and we will we'll do this giveaway. Don't you ma'am me, Mason? Don't you ma'am me? All right, Mason. Go ahead and open up the registration for the marbles race, guys. Exclamation point marbles in the YouTube chat specifically will give you an entry into the marbles race. We are giving away a 25K Lucid Pro account. Oh, you're not even ready? Totally unprepared, guys. Totally, you guys can get on mock dash level up in the chat. You tell him you're disgust. Tell him you're disgust. Eagle's Eyes, you're short 5 minis right now? Yikes. Oh my goodness. Mason's over here saying the bot crashed and to give him 5 minutes. All right, guys, we'll be patient. We'll be patient. This guy. This guy just can't give the people what they want. This guy just can't give the people what they want. Oh, man. I hope he's freaking out on his end over there. I hope Mason's freaking out. I hope he's in panic mode over there. Oh, yeah, I know the bot's not even open yet, guys. Just give us a second. Give us a second. Give us a second. Or give us a few minutes. Editor Mason has fumbled the bag on this one. Sorry. I apologize. He has completely fumbled the bag. American Prize Mason, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Yep. You can tell him. You can tell him how disappointed you are in him. Just wait a second, guys. The registration's not open yet. You don't have to type !marbles just yet. Don't have to type it just yet. Oh, wow. We got almost 200 people in the stream, guys. Thanks for tuning in tonight. I appreciate you. It's the most people we've had in the stream for a little while. Oh, my goodness. Mason. Mason, get it working. My gosh, this guy on his end, he is literally sending me screenshots of this, guys. This is what he's showing me screenshots of. StreamerBot is not responding. StreamerBot is not responding. Oh, hey, I see entries now, Mason. I see entries now. Mason, I see entries. What a disaster. What an absolute disaster. I think it's working, Mason. Everyone's smelling the free accounts war. All right, guys. !marbles in the chat. The bot is a little bit slow, so just be patient with us. Give us some time, and we're going to try to get this open. I'm going to leave that registration window open for a little bit, just to make sure. Give it some time to acclimate itself and recognize all your commands. But !marbles in the YouTube chat. The bot does not recognize commands for Kick or Twitch, so if you're on one of those platforms, pop on over to YouTube, type in !marbles in the chat, and that will enter you into the marbles race. Fingers crossed, everything goes smoothly. Fingers crossed. Go ahead and get your entries in. I'll be back in just a second. All right, Mason. I mean, I'm seeing the entries, so I think it's working. But yeah, guys, while we're doing this, obviously my streaming schedule has changed. So if you haven't been seeing me during the Globex Asia sessions, I am live streaming still. I'm just doing it from 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. So come hang out. Come check out the streams during RTH. They're a lot of fun. Obviously, viewership has been a little bit slower during that time because people don't know I'm streaming during that time yet. But come hang out. We'd love to have you there. It's hard to compete with these channels that have hundreds of thousands of subs. I don't know, guys. It looks like we might just be in slow grind higher territory. We're just kind of working our way up the channel. Interest on the Dom, I mean, the biggest block is down there at 725. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. It could grind higher all night, I suppose. ES still has not ran its all-time high yet either. Got close. Got close. It got within a point. But it has not ran it yet. Alright, guys. We're going to leave the registration window open for another minute or so. Exclamation point marbles in the YouTube chat. We'll enter you into the race. On the line tonight is a 25K Lucid Pro account. So get those entries in. Yeah, Eagle's Eyes. I was kind of with you initially too. I just would have thought it would have rolled over by now. Freeman, you've tried 3 times and you don't see your name? Try it again, Freeman. I don't know what to do. Mason's telling me that the bot is acting funny. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I'm seeing people that are entered, obviously. So it's got to be working to some extent. Sovereignty, it's working. Yeah, that's what I thought too. All right. Mason says he's going to restart his PC after entries are closed. He thinks it's on his end. He can't even launch marbles. All right, Mason. All right. Silver's being silver. Bye, bye, bye. Yeah, I mean, everything's pointing up. The only thing that I'm seeing that looks like it's heading to the downside right now is CL as far as futures are concerned. Yeah, we'll be patient, Mason. We will, once the entries are closed. Once the entries are closed, we will We'll give you a minute. We'll let you restart your PC, and then we'll do the marbles race. All right, nice little sell here. Got some sellers finally showing up for the first time. Oh, I should not try this again. I should not try shorting all-time highs. I'm not going to do it. I'm tempted, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Even though it's showing the 4-hour premium entry short with a fairly high rating there as well, I'm not going to do it. Could be wrong. Might regret it. But I tried the short earlier, and it did not do me well. In fact, I got almost top ticked on the stop out too. My fault for moving it. All right, guys, 15 seconds, and we're going to close down that registration window. So if you haven't yet, exclamation point marbles in the chat real quick. Mason, shut down that window in about 15 seconds. Oh, entries are closed? All right, entries are closed. All right, Mason, go ahead and restart your PC, guys. We're going to give Mason a couple minutes, and he's going to let me know when the race is ready, and we'll go ahead and do that marbles race. Mason, you've already closed it. You're a mess tonight. Jeez, Mason. My goodness. Mason is having a panic attack over there, I think. Oh, what terrible trade management I just had, guys. I should have just left it where it was. Should have just left it where it was. What am I doing? Poor trade management. Borrow your neighbor's phone. Oh, man. Could you imagine him trying to coordinate all that stuff on a phone? Yikes. Yikes. Thanks, Adam. Yeah, guys, if you haven't yet, smash that thumbs up button on YouTube if you haven't yet. Also, if you haven't yet, give us a follow on Kick and Twitch. Really trying to build up those channels over there. Yeah, Eagles Eyes, it's tough, right? Because you want to see it roll over, but with ES not running its all-time high yet, I'm just hesitant until it does. With it being that close and not getting there. Oh man, I'm not good at shorting all-time highs. I'm just not good at it. Adam is mod on 2 channels right now. Yeah, mods have it relatively easy on my channel. Believe it or not. We don't get a lot of the what I call keyboard warriors. We don't get a lot of the trolls. Occasionally we will, but we don't get a lot of the trolling, a lot of the people that act out of line. We got a really good community, honestly. I can't thank you all enough. You guys create the vibes here, man. Like, thank you for all the love and support. Thank you for being polite and pleasant. It's very rare in the trading space to have that on a channel, especially a channel that, that is growing like this. So I can't thank you all enough, man. It's been an amazing ride. MKC, oh, you can be one of those. Yeah, I mean, we're just chilling and hanging out, right? We're trying to have a good time. Trading's hard enough as is. Then you add in all that extra noise when people are trying to learn, and it makes it very difficult to learn, right? It makes it very difficult to pay attention. And what's supposed to be one of the more serious industries out there and the hardest industries to break through and actually have like a lasting career in, the way the social media sphere treats trading is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's turned into a casino. Hey, Captain Rex, welcome. First time seeing the channel? Yeah, we try to be beginner friendly. When people have questions, I try to answer them. I don't know everything. I'm not the world's greatest trader, right? By any stretch of the imagination. But we try to answer as many questions as we possibly can. And, you know, show the realism, because I think it lacks, you know. Across social media, you see these $50,000 payouts all the time, $100,000 payouts all the time. And yes, it does happen. But the story about how they got to that payout isn't always told in its entirety, right? Bobby Diggs, I use EdgeClear for my personal account. I use EdgeClear. But AMP is pretty low commissions. I know Tradeovate has pretty low commissions, but I personally use EdgeClear. They're a little bit pricier, but I've never had any issues with them at all. All right, let's see. Is ES finally going to push? All right, it looks like Mason is back. Mason is back with us and ready, apparently. Let me see what he's got going on over here. All right, here's the test, guys. Here is the test. Oh, goodness. All right. I see lots of marbles there, Mason. I see lots of marbles. All right, guys. Here we go. Fingers crossed everything runs smoothly. It's marbles time. Once again, 25K Lucid Pro test account on the line. Spamming one in the chat. Will make your marble go faster. Mason, whenever you are ready, drop those marbles. Why does he always have to select the Oh, what are you doing, Mason? What is he doing, guys? Here we go. Mason can't get it together tonight. Mason can't get it together tonight. All right, looks like we got 219 people in. Oh, I'm enjoying every minute of this because, guys, I know Mason's anxiety right now is through the roof. It's through the roof. He is freaking out, wanting to break his PC. All right, Mason, whenever you are ready, 25K Lucid Pro account on the line. Mason, drop those marbles. We're off, guys. Marbles race is engaged. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. All right, Chompy out to the early lead. Oh, Cash is overtaking Chompy. Cash and Chompy. 1-2 right now. It's a winner take all, guys, so gotta win the race. Have to win the race. All right, profiting. Oh, we've got some jostling of positions going on here, guys. But I know that the tail end of this race is complete carnage. So, do not count yourself out. Do not count yourself out. Spam those ones in the chat. Get your marble going. Hopefully you brought the grease out tonight and greased your marble up pre-race. Wow, that is a cluster. That is chaos. Of course, there I am in last place. Near last place. One of the slowest marbles on the track, always. Oh, lot. Who has the lead? I can't even tell what's going on with Mason's camera work here. Oh, Moses. Moses from the Bible. Moses from the Bible. Profiting Joe. Oh, Moses gets punted off the track. Profiting Joe stays on. All right, Profiting Joe with the lead now. With Powell in second. Velocity Trading in third. Coming down the home stretch. Profiting Joe getting hung up. Oh, no. Profiting Joe comes out with the lead down the home stretch. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Who's it going to be? Liquidity Legend. Liquidity Legend. Liquidity Legend with the win. Makes it through the final stretch unscathed. Liquidity Legend, you are the winner of the 25K Lucid Pro account. Congratulations. Wow. I'm surprised there was no yeeting at the end of that. Normally that last little obstacle is a punt fest, as you can see. Liquidity Legend, congratulations. Liquidity Legend, after Mason wraps this up here and everybody finishes and we can show everybody where they finished in the race, Mock Dash Level Up will be communicating with you in the YouTube chat. Oh, of course, there's my marble. Of course. Of course. Whoa. What is going on? Oh, Trader Crest. All right, Liquidity Legend, congratulations. After he scrolls down the leaderboard here so everybody can see where exactly they finished. Man, those marble races are hilarious. Hey, at least I finished that time, right? In 119th place. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of DNFs. That is a lot of DNFs. All right, guys. Liquidity Legend, are you here? We'll need you to type something in the chat, and we'll get you all squared away. We'll give Liquidity Legend a couple minutes to respond here. If he doesn't respond, he or she... Oh, there's Liquidity Legend. Never mind. All right. Mason, go ahead and get Liquidity Legend all squared away, if you could, please. Oh, my goodness. Looking back at the charts, we have Moonshot. ES has taken its all-time high. NQ up at 880 now. My goodness. He is AI. Oh, here, Liquidity Legend. I got you. Yeah, guys, we do have a free trading community, by the way, if you didn't know. It's called Level Up on Discord. Feel free to join. Feel free to come hang out during your trading sessions. Lots of good traders in there. Exclamation point Discord in the chat will generate a link, or it's in the description down below each one of my videos. It looks like there is a link in the chat at this point too, but feel free to join. It is not a paid Discord. It is completely free. It's just where we hang out, talk trading ideas, make fun of each other. You know the routine. It's Discord. Yeah, Adam, or Albu, that is like, I mean, it's all-time high trading, right? Like, everything's at all-time high. I think YM's about to hit 51K. That's an all-time high for YM, I believe. ES just ran its all-time high, above 75.40. NQ's at all-time highs. Price exploration mode. The only real trade that I see at this point would be a pullback into that 800, 820 area. If it holds along from there, I would probably wait at this point another 20 minutes for top of the hour. Wow, it's funny. So during the race, guys, we had almost 200 people in. Immediately after the race, we dropped all the way down to 120. Let's see what we're at subscriber count wise. Let's see where we're at. Just so we get a good idea about how many were bots and how many weren't. So we are at 8,558 subs. Remember that number. Remember that number for the next live stream. And for reference, guys, we were at 8,530 to begin the stream. All-time flat, Ripper. Yeah, I know. It's everything's at all-time highs. So I don't, at this point, I'm not going to buy these tops. I'm going to need to see a pullback. But I just don't know. Leading into a holiday, I'm not sure we're going to get that pullback, and I'm not going to buy tops. I'm just not going to do it. I might just eat the $67 loss on the chin and come back Tuesday, and that'll be that. Because that's a pretty big move. I mean, NQ's already up a full percent. ES is up 0.7%. YM's up 0.5%. Gold's up 1.3%. Silver's up almost 4%. Very, very tough. So unless you were long from the open, like you took that risk right at the open, it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be difficult if we don't get the pullback. Let's put it that way. Like if there's no pullback on this market, if it just continues to grind higher, it's going to be very, very tough. Like nights like tonight and really tomorrow's session, if you do trade the morning, are going to be very difficult. There might be an opportunity or two during London session, but I don't. Obviously, I'll be asleep at that time. I'm not going to be up at 3 a.m. my time. No thanks. But I just don't know what kind of volume. Volume's going to kind of die out towards New York Open. What would normally be the New York Open. So I generally don't trade holidays. I usually take them off and just take the break. All right, Abu, get some rest. Yeah, I'm probably not far behind you, to tell you the truth. Ripper, now it's like 3:41 a.m. I don't know how you Europeans do it. I don't know how. I can't. My eyes start failing me at about... If I'm up anymore, probably about midnight, my eyes are just like, yeah, you're done, buddy. You're done. But I also wake up at 6 a.m. like clockwork, you know. Even if I go to bed later than that, my body's still, my circadian rhythm is 6 a.m. on the dot, wake up, no matter what. And can't fall back asleep either. You're out, Eagle's Eyes? Yeah. It's so hard to hold on to the short, right? It's so hard. Same issue, Liquidity Legend. Liquidity Legend, you can email us. I'm not sure why you can't join. The only thing I could think of is if you've been banned in the past. That's the only thing I could think of. Retest of trend line to the top. So you're thinking retest of the channel trend, the top channel trend line here? And that's kind of what you're looking at there. I would draw it like that, but I guess others would probably draw it like this. as far as an even channel look. What's up, Moody? So yeah, futures markets are open, right? Like there's global exchanges that are open, and that's why you see the futures being traded right now. There's no New York. The New York Stock Exchange is not open tomorrow. So futures markets will close at 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Just make sure you're out of any and all trades if you're trading with props by that time. Most of them, I think, are a 1 p.m. cutoff. But yeah, just make sure that you're out of any positions tomorrow by 1 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, Moody, I got you. I got you. Like I said before, guys, a lot of the prop promotions, the 50% offs that have been running all week, will end this evening as well. I'm not sure what time, so if you're looking to pick up those 50% off cheap accounts, tonight's the night to probably do it, just in case, leading into the holiday. Horcrux, any sells on 45.85 on gold. Let me take a look at gold real quick. I would say a little bit higher. I'd probably look up here around this daily high, weekly high. Just above 45.90 is probably where I would be my interest area, personally. Yeah, freeware. Futures are open right now. Right? Global exchanges don't have a holiday. It's just a U.S. holiday. Hey, what's up, Pete? Guys, thanks for the turnout tonight. I appreciate you. Like I said before in the stream, we are still streaming. We're just doing 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. So we're doing the New York sessions now, the afternoon sessions. So if you've missed me during the Asia sessions, I have not been streaming at nighttime, my time anymore. So feel free to come hang out during the new stream times during the week. Yeah, freeware. Huge gap. Huge gap. Huge gap to the downside. All-time high kind of gap and go on this move. Do I have a dog? No, I don't have a dog. Used to have a dog. All right, are we going to roll over off of all-time highs? ES is back below its previous all-time high. Are we going to... Are we going to roll over from here? I mean, there is that block still sitting down there at 725. It looks like it's... All right, so it's still 500 orders resting at 29,725. You got a little bit here at 740. You got 60 sitting at 740. No, MKC. Actually allergic to cat dander. Not dog dander, but I'm allergic to cat dander. Like, it makes my throat swell up, eyes swell up. I'm not quite sure why. It's not that I dislike cats, right? Like, I like cats, but my body rejects cat dander. No, guys, I used to have a let's see here. Let's see if I've got a picture on my phone still. Not sure if you're going to be able to see her. But that, can you see? haven't been able to get one since. Oh, that's Yu-Yo Jim? Oh, I didn't know MKC was Yu-Yo Jim. What? Everybody changes their names on me. All right, nice little sell-off here. Let's see what happens if we pull back into 820. Hey, what's up, Education? Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you tuning in. He's like, no. Yo, Jim's like, no. MKC is one of the unluckiest marble racers in the world. Oh, geez, yeah. I feel unlucky during the marbles races, even though I can't claim the prize, right? Like, I can't personally claim the prize. I'd like to finish. I'd like to win one. I mean, Mason's won one. I haven't won one. All right, we're back into 840. ES has actually pulled back off its all-time high, guys. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it. It's so hard to short all-time highs. No life, what is oil doing? Oil's... oil, I don't even... Oil's all... It looks like it's selling off. I think it's all that Middle East news. All you do is hit the short button. No. I'm not hitting that short button. I tried it earlier. I got ran over. Took the L on the chin. All right, guys. Thank you for sticking around. I have a surprise for you. we're going to do another giveaway. So if you stuck around, you have another opportunity to win another account. And this time, it is a Lucid 50K Flex account. It is a Lucid 50K Flex account. So it's actually the bigger account this time. It's the bigger account this time. So, to all you loyal followers and people who tune into the streams just to hang out with me and aren't just here for the giveaways, this is my gift to you going into the holiday. All right? So, Mason, whenever you are ready, open up those registrations for the Lucid 50K Flex account. Open up the registration. Yeah, I want to reward you guys for tuning in each and every night. Like, I know people tune in just for the giveaways, right? Like, I would prefer that people that are here all the time, that are loyal supporters, are the ones that have the best opportunities to win these things. So a lot of times I will keep quiet about what time we're doing the giveaways. I will try to give you guys the best opportunity to eliminate as many of the bots and the fake accounts as possible. This is my way of saying thank you. So surprise. Surprise, another opportunity to win an account. Lucid 50K Flex on the line. Exclamation point marbles in the YouTube chat, guys. If you're viewing on Kick or Twitch, pop on over to the YouTube live stream and type in exclamation point marbles to enter into the marbles race. We'll give you guys a few minutes to get those registrations in, and then we'll do this race for you and get you one more account, and then I'm going to get up on out of here, okay? Get those registration in. And obviously, the more times you guys use code WES at these props that I have partnerships with, the more opportunities we'll have for giveaways. That's kind of how they work. It's all based on how many times you guys use code WES or whoever's code. That's how the giveaways work. So when you see these channels that have hundreds of giveaways, you can only imagine how much money they're making in affiliates, in affiliate commissions. My channel is not like that. My channel is not like that. I'm not making 5-6 figures off affiliates. I can tell you that. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate you creating a great space to learn, to grow together, to hang out during the trading session. Man, it means the world to me. Never expected our channel to get to where it's at. To be honest with you. I mean, 8,562 subscribers now. We're on our road to 10K. I did promise you guys a 24-hour live stream if we get to 20K by the end of the year. So let's go for it. Let's go try to get to 20K by the end of the year. I'm not sure it's possible, but let's hit 10K first, and then we'll worry about the 20K. Yeah, Spaces. Yeah, we TPT reached out last week and wanted to renew the partnership. So we are back with TPT. Code WES will work for best available discount at Take Profit Trader now again. They are currently 50% off all their account sizes as well. All right, guys, make sure you get your entries in. Make sure you get your entries in. We're going to close it down in about a minute. Exclamation point marbles in the chat. On the line, a 50K Lucid Flex account. 50K Lucid Flex will be the grand prize. This is going to be a winner-take-all scenario. We're going to do the race. We're going to get the winner their account, and then we're going to get on out here. What's up, Phantom Panic? How are you? Yeah, Phantom Panic, doing good. Doing good. Enjoying the long weekend. Guys, I won't be streaming tomorrow, obviously. Remember, it is early market close. I know we've said it a bunch, but if you're just tuning in, obviously tomorrow is a half day in the futures markets. No New York session, really. So if you're trading prop accounts, make sure you're out of any and all positions by 1 p.m. Eastern. Thank you to all the new subs, by the way. If you're new to the channel, my name is Wes. I am a full-time futures trader. I'm not one of these multi-millionaire traders. I'm not going to candy coat it or fool you in any stretch of the imagination. I have been trading for a little over 5 years now. But I am definitely not the world's greatest trader, but welcome to the channel. I hope you find some value here. Hope you enjoy your time here. And hopefully you come back. Like I said, we are going to be live streaming weekdays now, 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. Haven't decided if it's going to be Monday through Thursday or Monday through Friday yet. That'll all depend on how much time I have on Fridays and what we have going on. But Monday through Thursday, I can guarantee. Tomorrow, obviously, we'll be off. No stream tomorrow, but that is the new streaming schedule for the foreseeable future. Occasionally, I will do Sunday Globex streams, Asia session, but that is the new streaming schedule for anybody interested. Man, buyers are just relentless, guys. Buyers are just relentless. All right, 15 seconds and we're going to close down the registration window, guys. So get your exclamation point marbles in now, and then we're going to close it down. And we're going to do this marbles race. Hey, what's up, 44? How are you? How's your weekend going? All right, Mason, go ahead and close down that registration window. All right, guys, registration is closed. We're going to give Mason a minute or two to get everything all set up. And then we're going to do this race. We're going to get the winner their account. And then we're going to get on up out of here. We're going to not think about the markets for a minute. We're going to relax. Yeah, 44 weekend was good. Lots of rain here in Louisville. Lots of rain recently in Louisville. We had rain all last week. Expecting rain all of this week. Which is good, right? Like, we need it. Because I know here in about 3 weeks, we're going to see no rain for like 2 months. Captain Rex, your family is from Glasgow? Same in New Orleans, Pete? Yeah. Yeah, it's been raining a lot all over the place. Yeah, Kentucky's nice, right? Like it's nice and quiet. It's a definite chill pace. Before I lived here, I lived in Charleston, South Carolina, so I know the southern climate as well, right? I know how that goes. But prior to that, I lived in Chicago, Illinois, and prior to that, I lived in Detroit, Michigan. So I've lived a lot of different environments, a lot of different climates, experienced all different types of weather. You live in Sonora, California, very quiet. Yeah, I mean, I live like 15 minutes from downtown Louisville. Huge hailstorm. Oh, said education. Yeah, it's that time of year. We get a lot of tornadoes here. I will say that. All right, it looks like Mason's already ready. All right, let me get this marbles race. Let me get the stream going. Let's see what he's got. All right, guys. Here we go. 50K Lucid Flex test account on the line. Mason, whenever you are ready, go ahead and drop those marbles. Johan, I don't use Tradeovate, so I'm not sure. Anybody in the chat that uses Tradeovate, are you having any connection issues? All right, let's see what happens. It looks like Mason picked another carnage map here. Spamming one in the chat will make your marble go faster. Hopefully you guys greased up those marbles this time. Hopefully you brought out the grease, brought out the oils. Hopefully everything is ready to go. Oh, Marzena out to a massive lead. Marzena is out to a massive lead and getting through clean. Having the cleanest run I've ever seen on this track right now, by the way. Marzena, just stay on the track. And you, that's a huge lead. Getting through so clean. Oh, no. That's the first hiccup. Where's the rest of the field? Where's the rest of the field? Oh, here they come. Marzena got hung up. All right. Everybody caught up. Velocity trading is flying down the track. Oh! Oh, Marzena hooped it. Marzena ends up with the win. Marzena, you are the winner of the 50K Lucid Flex. Wow, that happened quick, guys. I couldn't even, like, keep up with what was happening. Oh, no. Look at everybody go. Everybody getting yeeted. Oh, my goodness. Wow. That track turns into chaos at the end of the race. Oh, Mason, so sad. So sad, Mason. Wah, wah, wah. Wow, that was crazy. That was crazy. Marzena, congratulations. As soon as everybody finishes, wow. It's hard to land in that finish line because it's kind of tucked up underneath that middle track. It's like you have to hit one of those jumps just right to hoop it in there, right? Marzena, congratulations. You hooped it successfully on that run. Wow, that's the most DNFs I think I've ever seen. Wow. Of course, there's me, DNF. DNF. Wow. All right, Marzena, congratulations. Obviously, Mock Dash Level Up will be communicating with you in the chat real quick. We'll get you all squared away, get you verified, and we'll get you that account. Congratulations. Free trial. Second gets me nothing. No, guys, we do marbles races almost every stream. So if you're new here, that's not a new thing that we do. When we have accounts to give away, obviously my channel doesn't give as many giveaway accounts, right? But when we do have accounts to give away, we give all the free accounts that we do get away to you guys, the channel. We don't keep any for ourselves. We want to reward you for being here. You deserve them. So thank you for using code WEST when you do purchase your prop accounts. I appreciate it. I know Mason appreciates it. That is how the giveaway accounts work with all these props. So the more times you use code WEST, the more giveaway accounts we get. Hey, what's up, Atuz Live? How are you? Thanks for following over there on Kick. Yeah, guys, if you haven't yet, I'll mention it one more time. We are streaming live on Kick and Twitch now, too. So if you have a Kick account, go give us a follow over on Kick. And all my live streams can be viewed over there as well. We are trying to build up those channels on both those other platforms. Twitch is a little bit slower. I'm not sure how either of those platforms work. I've mainly only streamed on YouTube. Really only know how the YouTube game works. Crazy melee. Yeah, Ripper. The marbles races are fun. What's up, Spence? Trading's been kind of... So, like... It's been difficult for me recently because I've had to size down, right? I've had to size down quite a bit. So, my P&L doesn't show... as much as it has in the past. You know, I used to a year or two ago, I used to comfortably be able to trade mini contracts and be fine and have those $2,000 days. But recently, my days have been probably right around that $300-400 mark, just because I've been so like closed down. I have some red days in there as well that are right around that same mark. So like per week, I've been averaging about $1,000 of profit a week. So nothing too crazy. I'm in one of those modes where I'm just trying to float along until I have better market conditions. Atuz, what is my prediction for price for oil over the next few days? For oil over the next few... Honestly, it'll be a lot dependent upon what happens with the peace talks, right? Like the White House came out and said... Hold on, we don't know if we're completely agreeing just yet. But I think they're anticipating peace, or at least ceasefire in the Middle East for a little bit. So if that comes out that the White House does say that, obviously I'm anticipating oil to drop a little bit. If that doesn't happen, if they just continue the back and forth negotiations and peace is off, there's more attacks, obviously I'd expect oil to go back above $100 a barrel, right? But it's really news dependent at this point in my eyes. Tonight and heading into tomorrow, the U.S. holiday, I'm not sure you get a whole lot. I think it's probably going to be a lot of sideways unless there's a major, like I said, major news headlines. But higher time frame wise, let's look at an hour chart, because I haven't looked at any higher time frame oil charts recently. Let's see what we got levels wise on oil. Okay, so oil rejecting 95. We're probably coming back down to these these lows down here, so down below 90. I think if you get peace talks, you're probably coming back down towards 80, I would say. But I feel like we've been in that 90 to 110 range for a while. You know, we've just kind of been chopping back and forth that 100 level. But I mean, technical analysis says lower highs, higher lows right now. But I would think without any major news headline, we're probably just looking at a lot of this, right? A lot of either side of 100 as the news comes out. Hey, what's up, T for Keeps? How are ya? All right, guys, we are just channeling. I'm probably going to call it there. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my evening. Maybe turn on a show. Relax for a minute. And get ready for the rest this week. I've been good, T for Keeps. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Thank you to all the new subs this evening and all the new follows over on Kick and Twitch. I appreciate each and every one of you. Man, what an amazing ride the channel's on. It's been a little slow as far as growth goes over the last couple weeks, but we're getting there. We're ending the night at 8,566 subscribers on YouTube. I haven't checked Kick or Twitch to see where we're at as far as follower count goes on either one of those channels, but man, what a journey you guys are taking me on, man. I can't thank you all enough for all the love and support. And hopefully you continue to show up. Like I said, new streaming time is 1 p.m. Eastern Standard during the weekdays. Obviously tomorrow with the U.S. holiday, I won't be streaming. But I will be back live on Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. Come hang out. Come entertain me. And good luck with the rest of the trading night, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night. And I will see you all Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. Peace.